Here's some great news, guys, for all of those MCOC fans out there. We have some three rework champions coming up that greatly needed reworks. The first one, if you want to go ahead and read this part before I get to the champions, is hey all, before we get into what's coming up in the future, let's chat a bit about the current state of reworks and updates. There has been a lot of chatter about how champion reworks and updates have changed. We are still approaching reworks the same way we always have, and we want to reestablish our goals and perimeters of these champ revamp efforts. The goals have always been give champions an update that will help them feel more meaningful, especially for newer players who usually have fewer options to deal with challenges, and to increase a relative sense of excitement when these champs are pulled from a crystal. Many of the champions that get reworks are obtained regularly in the early game, especially those with 1 and 2 star versions. While it may feel like eons ago that many of you used a 2-star champion, they are still regularly used by new players. For these champions, one of our priorities is to keep them feeling simple and easy to understand, giving a champion some new tools to play with but keeping their original theme. So far, the team has been putting a ton of effort and time into the new champion attribute system. We've managed to get through all 200 plus champions. If you want to see where your favorite champions landed, check it out here on the blog. And then you can go ahead and look up that link to see some of the champions that have gotten new attributes and kind of small little buffs here and there. So as of August, here it goes. Juggernaut, total rework. In the upcoming 3.61 update, we will be releasing Juggernaut's brand new update, a full rework, this time focused on an aggressive and fast-paced attacker kit, aiming to make you feel more like you're the Juggernaut and an unstoppable force. So hopefully we can look forward to a buff that actually changes the champ a whole lot better. Like, don't want another repeat of Thor Jane Foster. In September, we have an Ant-Man rework. Coming out to a contest near you in September, we'll be releasing the all-new but somewhat familiar Ant-Man kit, keeping much of the old but adding new flavor with pin particles, new debuffs, and way more poison all day long. Expect to stack a ton of debuffs and have a much more consistent glancing Ant-Man. Oh, more glancing Ant-Man? That he's going to be a pain in the butt for defense, I can tell you that right now. October, they won't be doing any reworks. They're going to take a break. As we're transitioning, we'll have 1 month with no updates. While we would love to try and deliver more reworks, we need the extra development time to ensure that the new process and any other upcoming reworks have sufficient time needed. So hopefully they'll use this month to try to fix some of the bugs that have been plaguing MCOC. In November, Black Cat and Scorpion. As of this week, we have completed our internal process for evaluating Black Cat and Scorpion. From these findings, we found that they're doing great. We're seeing players push both characters to their limits, and long-form content such as Labyrinth of Legends, as both characters feature some spicy damage potential when you line things up right. Both characters appear to be doing well so far across our other pieces of content, and as a result, we're happy with where they've landed in the battle room and are going to leave these two Spidey spinsters as is. In their place, we'll be putting our time into a champion rework overhaul instead, which will be Rocket Raccoon. Yes. It's been a long time coming since Rocket has seen some love, so he will be our target for the upcoming November build, and will be receiving a full rework. Expect to see him messing around with a new scrap resource, an update on his shield mechanic, and some of his classic critting power. That's all we have to share for now. We'll be sure to keep you all updated as we continue our analysis of our recently released champions. So there you have it, guys. Juggernaut in August, Ant-Man in September, and Rocket Raccoon in November. Plus, they're going to leave Black Cat and Scorpion as is for those who were worried that they might, nerf them or something like that. They're going to leave them as is. So, for all you who have Black Cat and Scorpion, don't worry about having to not have no use for them anymore. So, well, that's all I have for you today. As soon as I get any new information, I will let y'all know. Thank you so much.